SAS Internship Step-by-Step Guide Introduction. Now, SAS Internship you can get from various pharmaceutical companies, you can get from healthcare companies, you can even get from finance related domains or data analytics related companies. Now, the step one, how to build a strong SAS foundation. You can complete an online course if it is available as to how to learn SAS basic programming. So, this is the basic foundation for building the SAS programming. Practicing SAS programming using free SAS University Edition or SAS On Demand for academics. Now, if you go to the SAS website, there is a website available called as SAS On Demand. You can freely log in because it is for the academics for all those universities and students purposes. So you can go and you can practice your SAS programming, and it has a minimum available memory given to each user. So based on that memory, whatever you can save or you can upload the files, you can do it very easily. So it is very essential that practicing and doing the online course and completing it. Now that builds a very strong SAS foundation, so you should follow this first step. Next is learning key SAS topics such as data step or proc step, SAS macros, SQL in SAS, or statistical procedures, prog means, prog frec, prog rec, clinical SAS concepts of targeting pharmaceutical company. So there is an online documentation already available in the SAS website where it has numerous papers and guidelines, all that. But like say for example, if a particular person is new, he does not know from where to begin, so that person will not be able to learn on itself. Some people, they are very strong enough to learn on their themselves, and they are ready to grasp the things very easily. But some people, they take time, they need a teacher, they need a tutor, and they need a education platform like somebody who can teach them, right? So it is very essential that you follow this first step for building a strong SAS foundation. Step 2, work on SAS projects and build a strong portfolio. Now, how you can do that? You can create a GitHub repository or a personal blog to showcase your SAS projects. So, say for example, you have this SAS on demand academics version which is available on the SAS website. So, you can log in there, you can put your dummy data, or you can just create your own data. You can check your proc freak procedures, you can check the data manipulation, you can check your programming skills and techniques, and you can see and learn as to how the SAS is working. Only then, when you have an interest in building your career in this, you can go ahead. Number 2 is work on data sets from Kaggle or other open sources and apply for SAS procedures. If interested in clinical research, try replicating real-world CDISC, SDTM, and ADAM datasets. Like I said earlier, CDISC is a non-profit organization where they try to build the guidelines where each of the company across all the world and the globe, everybody needs to follow that, and it's a mandatory procedures to follow those guidelines. The reason is to maintain the standard structure in data sets and to maintain that everybody follows a specific process, so that the US FDA or the regulatory agencies which are involved in the international place, it becomes very easier for a common layman's person to review in order to smoothen enough the approval process of the medicines that are launched into the market. So you should also try to open a CDISC online account. So when you go to the CDISC .org website, it will ask you for creating an account. So you can create your account, you can add in your mobile number, you can add your personal email ID. Initially it was only the company's email ID was allowed, but nowadays you can even log into your Gmail ID, you can give your mobile number, you will get an OTP on your Gmail and your phone number. So you enter that OTP, you get the access to all the CDISC versions and guidelines, SDTM and ADAM, that are available on the internet. So internet is a full ocean of knowledge. So you can go, you can navigate, and you can explore. So it's very essential to put an interest in clinical research and make an effort in learning. Only then you will grow. Step 3 is gain certification. It is anyways optional but helpful. The SAS based programming specialists. Some people they believe that, oh, if I get this certification, I will get a very good job. You may get, you may not get, like, so it depends again on your luck. So like say for example, some people they have not done the certification, but they are so expert in SAS basic programming that they don't require this certification because their knowledge is enough. And whenever any project is given to them, in especially in the organization, they are able to manage and they are able to complete the task by themselves and by the independent. So gaining certification, it's optional anyways. It's a expensive procedure, but it's again an optional but not mandatory that all organizations have confirmed that if you don't have this certification we will not give you job. Okay, so there may be some companies where they have launched their own process that if you don't have this certification we cannot give you job. Now that depends on company to company policies, right? So you can even join some companies where they don't have their such kind of policies, so in that company you can flourish. SAS Advanced Programming Professional. Okay, so base SAS is nothing but your simple procedures like means, frac, and like what all data manipulation you can do. Advanced is like one step ahead to that, where you can explain your programming skills, then you can test your report features, then you can explore your own nested programs like nested macros, how you convert them, then how do you do xpt file, xml file, then define.xml. So these are all advanced kind of features which are there in the SAS, and you can always learn these knowledges. Next thing is SAS clinical trials programming if targeting pharma and clinical research. Okay, so say for example, you have just come out of the college and you don't know where to go. So the very first thing is, before making a career, you sit with yourself and you need to understand, okay, what is your interest? Based on that interest, whether you will be able to do the programming, whether do you have the interest of doing programming and handling the clinical trials human data, only then jump into it. Because some people they jump into it, then they don't like it, and then they move to some another career. So it becomes very essential that if you're targeting any pharma or clinical research domain or the industries, you should know what actually happens in those pharmaceutical and clinical research companies. What are the different types of phases, what is a clinical trial, what is a protocol. So once you have the basic foundation of that specific career, before making the career, you can help you a lot in like gaining perspectives in the future. So the SAS clinical trials programming is especially related to pharma and clinical research, so you should explore that. And once you have understood, then you can go ahead further. So SAS certification is an optional one. It can be helpful just to build your confidence that okay, I got that certificate, I passed out from first class division and all that, but it is not at all mandatory as far as knowledge I know. Step 4, research and identify potential employers. Now, pharmaceutical companies and CROs like IQVIA, Parexel, PPD, Syneos, Icon, Covance, blah blah blah, etc. Then financial services like JP Morgan, Wellsco, Citibank, blah blah blah. So all these companies and employers, they do give jobs for the SAS programmers and the clinical research program. So you can approach them. The government agencies like CDC, FDA, NIH, then healthcare and insurance, United Health, Optum, Blue Cross, Blue Shield. So these are various companies also related into the retail and marketing analytics, where it deals with the Walmart, Amazon, Nielsen. Now understand one thing, wherever you have a data, you will have a SAS programmer, right? Wherever there is information, you should come to know that somebody has done the analysis, and that's how you can you can get the results, or you get the newspapers that okay, in this year we got this much rainfall. So that much rainfall which we got for this entire year is based on some data. So they did some predictive analysis, or logistic regression, and that's how they forecasted, and that's how they came to know that this much rainfall we got in this specific country or area. So these SAS programmers, they are spread out across various pharmaceutical companies, CROs, government agencies, healthcare, insurance, retail, and marketing analytics. So first you need to sit with yourself. What is your interest? Just because somebody is trying to give you the internship just for the free purpose, that will not help you. Even if somebody has given you free internship and you are not at all interested in building a career in this domain, either in pharmaceutical or into the SAS program, it will never help you. So first you need to sit with yourself, get your interest, and then make a decision whether you want to make a career, because SAS programmers are spread out across all the domains and across all the fields. Step 5, search and apply for SAS internships. You can apply for internships through various platforms like LinkedIn jobs are there, Glassdoor is there, Indeed are there. So these are certain websites you can just ask to Google, or you can even ask ChatGPT, which is give me the link for LinkedIn. It will give you the various platforms through which you can apply for SAS internships. Again, some companies, they may have opened an offer, or they will welcome to the new people to apply for the SAS internship, and based on your skill set, based on your knowledge, based on the confidence, based on the situation as to how you will be able to face a situation if you have a pressurized work area. So how are you working, or how are you handling the pressured work in any organization? So all those things will be checked, and then if you classify or if you qualify, then you move to the next step. Step 6, network with SAS professionals. Now you can build a network with SAS related LinkedIn groups. You can attend conferences related to your SAS and statistics. You can reach out to professionals via various platforms, and you can ask for mentorship. You can ask for any guidance, whatever you need from them. So this is how you can build a network around yourself, so that you show the interest of making a career in this. Now when I was there in this industry before 20 years, there were various seminars, conferences, workshops, like various companies they used to arrange, and I used to get invitation and I used to attend that, and that's how things gets built up. So I'm not sure what's going on right now. So if there are any companies who are creating these conferences, LinkedIn and professionals, you can go and you can attend them. You can find out some route way, you can find out as to how I can get into that conference, and you can take that invitation, and you can you can go and you can build the network. Step 7, prepare for SAS internship interviews. Now, how do you merge data sets in SAS? Then explain the difference between data step and proc step. Then how would you debug errors in SAS? Now, these questions are very simple and of basic questions which are related to the SAS foundation. If you clear these kind of questions, now these are just an example question. So if you clear these questions, the opposite person will understand, okay, this person is having a bit basic foundation of SAS platform. So if that is clear, the advanced programming you can learn on yourself, or somebody can teach you, your senior people, they can help you, or they can teach you, or they can guide you. So the basic fundamentals, if it is clear, you can move ahead in the next step. Apply for entry level SAS roles if needed. Now there are some companies where they open the entry level. Now if they don't get resources into the market, the experienced people, if they don't get, so companies what they will do, they will try to invest money in the internship. So internship is something like you have to work with that organization for 2 to 3 years. Some companies, they will try to tell you to sign a bond or sign a contract for being in that organization for so and so years. Now it's up to an individual choice whether you want to sign that agreement or whether you want to sign that bond. It's up to your choice. I'm not here to guide you whether you should do or you should not do. That is viewer's choice, and that you have to take a decision. So I'm here to tell you the stepwise how to get the internship. So you can apply for this entry level SAS role. Some companies, they will have certain rules and regulations for giving you the SAS internship, because try to understand one thing: if somebody is just coming out of the college, does not have any skills, does not have any knowledge, so what happens is companies are investing their own time, money, and patience in you, so that you build up to that particular level and give the profit or the production to that company, right? So it's an entry level, like 2 years you will be working as a data analyst, then you move on to the statistical programmer, like executive, then the junior, then the senior, then you can move to all these levels, right? So understand one thing: whenever any SAS internship is given to you, the company is investing time, money, and giving you a space and an option, like to grow and learn. So through that, with whatever package, it could be minimum or whatever the market rate it is. So you should understand that if a company is giving you that opportunity, you should take that opportunity in a better way, in a positive way, and try to learn as much as you can, but don't overdo yourself. Just ensure that a balance is maintained between your personal and professional life. Don't get too much involved that you don't ignore the personal life. So it becomes very essential that you enter this entry level SAS roles. If any company is opening, then you can also go to business intelligence analyst, and these roles also are related to SAS related tasks. Now business intelligence also, they use SAS related stuff, so that I'll cover in another video. So this is how you can get into the entry level for the SAS roles. Bonus tip: leverage university and online courses. Now, if you're a student, you can check with your university if they have a tie-up or an agreement or a partnership with the SAS Institute. Now, some universities, they offer SAS internship programs in collaboration with industry standards. So, say university can collaborate with the SAS Institute, so that they can come to the university, they can take the interview, they can check the skill set and the talent that the students are having. Those who are bright students, like they would be the first preference, because companies, they look out for the productivity and the profit. So you can apply for those programs and you can attend that. So if you get any such kind of opportunities from the university, you can always give your presence. And if your university does not have any such, you can always encourage your professors and your teachers, and so that they can have a tie up or a collaboration with industry people, so that industry also does not face the resource crunch, and they also get the right students are placed in the right companies, and this explores the more opportunities that can be given to the people for getting jobs. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a feedback comment mentioning any topic that you want me to make a video. Looking forward for a positive response. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a feedback comment. Many thanks for your support and having great connection.